All right, so I think we are live. The Google says we are live. If you can see my screen and if you can hear me, just type in yes in the chat window. The chat window you can see in the right hand side. Just type in yes that you can hear me. So welcome everybody again. Those who are just still joining, I really welcome you and thank you for joining me today. Today we are going to Today you're going to learn the step-by-step process of getting started with Dynamics 365. This is the latest technology, latest solution by Microsoft, and you are going to learn how you can just get started. So if you can hear me, if you're joining in, just type in yes. Great, I'm getting answers as yes. So it's amazing to see that you can hear me well. So welcome, we'll just start in a couple of minutes. So we'll wait for some more people to join because we are early, it's 9:51. And we still have 9 minutes to go. So I'm still welcoming everyone. If you have any questions related to the webinar, just type in the chat window and I'll be happy to answer you. So before you start, we're going to start just in few minutes. Oh, we can see that a lot of people are joining. So before we start, let's do one thing. I want you to type in from where you're hanging out. We are using this technology called Google Hangout. It's called Google Hangout. And if you can hear me, if you can see my screen, then it's working, right? And if it's working, you type in the chat window that yes, it's working. Great, great. I'm getting yes. Amazing. Oh, yes, Pankaj, the webinar is getting recorded. So you will also get the recorded webinar link. But I would request you to stay there and be in the webinar because I'm going to share some amazing stuff and I want you to stay till the end. So yes, the recording will be available of this webinar. So let me know, like there are a lot of people joining in, let me know who is joining on from which country. So just type in your country or the city. Just type in your country or from which country you're hanging out and let's see from which country you are hanging out with us today. All right, guys, so let's get the energy going. Come on, you need to specify like where exactly you're hanging out from. Oh, USA. Pankaj is from USA. Amazing. I think Pankaj is really active in this webinar. It's great to see you, Pankaj. Who else? Who else is there from USA? Great. So we'll be starting the webinar in just few minutes. We are just waiting for a few more people to join because I'm early in the webinar. Oh, Steve is from Jamaica. Welcome, Steve. It's amazing to see you here. Great. So we're still waiting. Those of you who have just joined in, welcome to the webinar. Today, I'm going to teach you how you can learn step-by-step process of getting started with Dynamics 365. Hey, Amol is from India. Amazing. So in this process, I will take you through what is 365 is and why it's so important for you to understand and learn this technology, because Microsoft is focusing amazingly in this technology and I don't want you to miss this opportunity to learn. And I'll teach you like how you can register for the trial and the other action steps. I'm going to give you the action steps because every webinar we do, we give some action steps so that you can learn and practice and execute the steps to get the results. So wait for that and we'll start in just 2 minutes. And I can see only few people chatting. I can see Amol, Pankaj, I can see Steve, but I can see there are a lot of people watching this webinar. I want you guys to participate because if you don't participate, you don't learn, right? So energy is everything. So participate. Tell me from where you're hanging out and it will be great for great 30-45 minutes we'll be spending together. So don't worry if you miss. For those people who missed it, they will get the recording, but I want you to stay till the end because I'm going to give you the resources that I'm going to show you in the webinar as a link, and then you can start with the processes that how we are going to do. All right, so welcome everybody. I'm just starting now. I hope you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, just say yes in the chat box. Let me hear a lot of yeses. Great. All right, so let's get started with this. First, let me tell you something about myself. My name is Abhay Sharma. I am the author of the upcoming international book, Business Not As Usual, an entrepreneur's essential guide on how to boost sales, profit, and fulfillment. The second subtitle of my book is Business Solutions from the Experts Revealed. And you can say that all kind of business solutions that any entrepreneur need will be included in this book. So I'm featuring a lot of business solutions, and Dynamics 365 is one of them. I'm working with Microsoft. We have interviewed a lot of people, two people from Microsoft, and now we are working to feature Dynamics 365 because I know it's an amazing solution and it can transform companies' performance and productivity. I'm also a PMP certified. I did my PMP in the year 2002. I'm still active in PMP. So PMP is, for those of you who don't know what PMP is, it's an international level project management certificate, which is globally recognized. And if you are a PMP, it means you have all the skills you need to execute projects. So if you learn technology, if you learn the project management, then you don't need anything else. Also, I'm certified in Microsoft Dynamics. So I'm certified in Microsoft Dynamics technologies like Dynamics NAV, Dynamics AX, Dynamics CRM. I've also worked with SharePoint and many other technologies. So let me just move forward on and tell you just a little bit about our companies. So there's two companies we work with. One company is BW2 Consulting. It's into IT and training of business solutions, and also we do business training. The other company is 3 Consulting, which is implementation company. So it works really well together. We have a training company where we train professionals, help them move their career into the next, help them move to the next level. And in implementation, we help companies implement business solutions. And I'm running these companies with my business partner, Abhishek. And this is a complete synergy that we are looking at. So these are two companies. Recently, we got featured in many international media, as you can see in the logos like CBS, NBC News, ABC, Fox. We got featured as seen on these medias and many other international media for launching our training courses. So one of the training courses we got featured in, and we do a lot of training courses. So we are still working to help working professionals, students, entrepreneurs, and many other people who want to accelerate their career by learning the cutting edge, the new technologies in the latest that is trending in the market today. All right, so let's move next. Let's move to the Dynamics 365. But before I move into Dynamics 365, let me tell you a few facts about the Microsoft strategy that I understand, right? So I've seen this NAV Tech Days 2016. Have anyone seen this NAV Tech Days 2016? So under the opening notes, keynotes, there was a presentation, and Microsoft was talking about their strategy on how they are moving forward and what is the target till 2019. So 2019, the focus is on SMB, small, medium-sized business owners, and the expected target that they are looking at to achieve is 3.4 billion euros. And this is just Europe alone. It's not including any other countries. It is just Europe. So these are the business solutions that will be contributing. So let me tell you what are the breakup of the solutions, like what solution they are trying to pitch in, and how Dynamics 365 fit in the strategy, and why it's so important to learn Dynamics 365. So 1.5 billion of euros is in the financials and ERP, which is on-premise. Like if you have heard of Dynamics NAV, Dynamics AX, Dynamics SL, and GP, these are the financial solutions and ERP solutions, which is on-premise. So the target is 1.5 billion euros, but the year-to-year growth is just about 1%. So this is just the one component of all the components that comes together. Then Microsoft is looking at CRM SaaS model, which is, as you know, that CRM online is already available, but now they are moving in all the components towards cloud. So CRM is going to be the key, and it's considered as like about 0.9 billion euros business, but it is just the starting. And you can see that it's 12% year-on-year growth, which is amazing for any business solution. Also, the financial ERPs, Microsoft has financials ERPs on-premise, but now they are moving it into SaaS because cloud is the future. If you're not learning cloud, you may become obsolete in some time. So it's important to understand that cloud is the future. So Microsoft also is working on this strategy to move their ERP solutions like AX, like NAV. They are moving it into the cloud and giving this as the solution. But it doesn't make the complete 3.4 billion for Europe. There's one more component, which is Dynamics CRM on-premise. So Microsoft has clear strategy that they are not going to stop the on-premise versions, but slowly they are increasing the cloud customers, and slowly they are getting down on the on-premise version. So it's about 0.2 billion, which is 1% still year-on-year growth. So as you can see that these two components, as you can see in the highlighted, these two components, CRM SaaS, ERP SaaS, is the major contributors, and this is what makes about 1.7 billion euros, which is the target about 2019 for SMB. And this is just for Europe, guys. It is not talking, we are not talking about USA, we are not talking about India, we are not talking about Africa or any other country. It is just Europe. So think of it, how much business will be expected from other countries and all countries together. For executing those projects, Microsoft is focusing on a lot of partnerships, a lot of business Microsoft partners will be there. And for execution of the projects, Microsoft partners need consultants. So if you are one of the consultants that knows about Dynamics 365, about CRM, about Dynamics 365 financials that I'm going to show you now, if you are among those, then it is the secured way of working, because you know that Microsoft is focusing on this. It means this is the future. And if you learn about this technology, if you learn this, then it is amazing. So this is all about the strategy part of it. If you have any questions, you can just stop typing in the chat windows, and I'll take up the questions towards the end of the session, right? So let's move into Dynamics 365 Online. It is released in the November 2016. That is just the last month, and it's an online. It's online. It's not on-premise. On-premise. Dynamics 365 on-premise will be released, I think, in this month, which is the latest updates from Microsoft on their website. It says that it will be released in December 2016. So we are waiting. So if you are, whatever you're working on the cloud, the same will be available for installation on the servers. So same like Dynamics CRM, it's going to be on-premise as well. So let's move directly to, let me show you how you can register for the Dynamics 365. And let me ask a question. Can you see the screen? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Just type in yes in the chat window. I will go into infinity mode for a few seconds. Just type in yes in the chat window. Great, great. You can see my screen. You can see the browser, right? I just want to make sure that you see. Otherwise, if I just keep talking and you don't see, then it's not give any value. So just want to make sure that you can see that. Oh, great. A lot of yeses are coming. Amazing. So you can see the browser, and I'm going to show you exactly how it's register and start using Dynamics. It is Dynamics 365 Home, and don't worry if you don't have the link currently. It's also process links, and you basically register immediately. Document, don't worry about on what I'm telling you about this Dynamics 365. So this is the home page of Dynamics 365. New list evolve. So Microsoft is in. So basically, this is the combination of best. So these are the different apps that are available. Now it is called apps in the cloud. So as you can see here, the first one is sales. 365 for sales. It basically allows companies to automate their sales process and get the complete process from leads to opportunities to order processing, then invoicing, and it gives you the complete flexibility of following the sales process. It helps you improve the sales of the companies and give you digital intelligence. It means what you need to do next. It gives you everything in the sales module. The next is customer service. Every customer, every company should focus on customer service. Of course, every company focuses, but this is one of the major areas for retaining your customers. If you don't retain your customers, they will go somewhere else. Right? If you don't serve your customers, somebody else will. So companies have to should focus on customer service. So this is basically customers through the sales process, but to manage need manufacturing, if you need any other processes that works with ERP, then operation is the thing that company needs. So it basically gives you all the back end. We start dimensions, and it's not in everywhere currently. I think it's been in Canada. You try to 365 for operations, you might get an email and the page will say that it may not be available in your country. So don't, if you are in Europe, but if you are currently in India or Africa or any other countries, then I think you might not get the access, but you still try if you can get the access of Dynamics 365 operations. The next new thing has been added is field service. As you know, the Microsoft Dynamics CRM has sales, marketing, and customer service, but the new thing that has been added in this is field service. So whatever the field related activities are there, you can monitor and you can start using it. So if you want to learn anything about these things, you can just click on learn more, and Dynamics and Microsoft have informed business perspective that what you need to know, what exactly the field service is and how Dynamics 365 achieve that. Service automation. If you want to manage your projects and make sure that your projects are profitable, then you can use projects. The companies can use project service automation feature of Dynamics 365. It's a complete different module, similarly to the field service. Marketing. So Microsoft is not focusing much on building the marketing platform, but Microsoft has just partnered with Adobe on Adobe Marketing Cloud. So there will be a solution you will see on the marketing cloud. So this will be to implement for our customers. This is amazing. And finally, the customer insights, which talks about what your customer needs to get the real insights, what they really need, and how you can engage with them better. So all the kind of reporting, BIs, visualizations, a lot of things you will get in the customer insights. So this is all about Dynamics 365 as whole. Now, I'm not going to detail of each one because I'm going to show you now how you can register, how you can start working on this solution. But I want you to explore these options, at least go on the page and see what each module does and go and click learn more on each of the component. Is it good? Is it good? Just type in yes. Okay, my voice, can you hear me well now? I think I'm breaking in between. We are using this software called Clouds, but I think we might need to switch. So I'll just check on what are the other options we have. So the future webinars, we are crystal clear. So please bear with me for some time today, and I'll try to go slow so that you understand whatever I'm saying, and basically you see the screens as live. Okay, so let's see how you can register. Let's see how you can register for Dynamics 365. So you can click on any link and say learn more. So when you click learn more, it's gonna show you the information about that particular module. it says turn relationships into revenue. I hope you can see my screen. I'm on the sales, which says turn relationships into revenue. Just type in yes if you can see my screen. I hope you can see my screen. Just see if you can see the screen turn relationships into revenue. Okay. Okay, I think everybody can see that. Great. So if you scroll down, you will see all the information. So I'm not going to go into detail about this because it's available online and you will have access to it. So I'll share with you the document which has all the links, and you can just read out all the information that you need to get started. So if you want to get for the trial, if you want to start learning and register for the trial, you can just click on try it. So click on try it. It is going to open the registration page on the next slide, next tab. So I'm now into Dynamics 365 registration. It says welcome, let's get to know you. So they need just basic information from you, and I hope you can see my screen. I'm on Dynamics 365 registration page. Let me just confirm. Okay. I hope you can see my screen. Just say yes in the chat box if you can see Dynamics 365 registration. Welcome, let's get to know you. Okay, I hope everybody can see that. Okay, great. So you can see that. Great. So here you need to choose your company. Now you need to choose the correct company, because if you select anything else and if you want to change it later, you can't do it. Okay, so why you can't do it is just click on this and it says it has some regional information that delivers to you. So for certain countries, there will be some regional localizations and some services. So you cannot change it if you're registered from a different country. So currently I'm in India. I'll just select India as a country. And I'm going to enter my name. The business address, you can just use a Gmail account. If you have a business account you want to use, you can get Gmail. Business phone number, it's required. I'm just going to put some dummy number. But here you need to enter your actual number, right? Because the information will be required by Microsoft, and they might contact you have any questions. So and just going to enter the demo number here, but you need to put the actual number. I'm just showing you for the test registration. The company name, I can just put company name, regional consulting, private limited, and I'm going to use this in English because in India we have option of Hindi as well. So I'm just going to use it in English. And the organization size, I can just select the number of people that we have in the organization. So this is the basic information you need to enter here. So I hope you can see that it's just a simple process. It is similar to Dynamics CRM trial that you must have got. So just click next, just one more step. And here you need to enter the username and the company name. So this will be unique. So enter the username. So for me, I'm just writing Abhay, and the unique company name. So it's currently digital consulting. I'm trying to have taken it. It says available, right? So I can just create a password. If you try to enter something which is not available, like for example, Dynamics 365, you will get a message that says try in different name. Okay, I'll just say trial. And it says it's not available because somebody else has already taken it. So you can just try the name which is available and it works for you. So just enter the company name, whichever company that is available and it works for you. Enter the password. Now here you need to select that Microsoft Online Services may contact you for more information about the products and services. You can just enable. I just prefer email, so I'll just click and check the email. And if you want the partners also to connect, because if any company is using and trying the Dynamics CRM, then they may need partners. So Microsoft will send the partner their details, and they basically can help you set up the CRM for you. So I'm just going to use email and just say create my account. So it's going to create the email ID, and then it is going to ask me for verification because it's just to remove the spam. So you need to choose your country code here, and you need to enter the phone number. And then finally you say text me, and then you will get a verification code on your mobile number, and you just enter the number and it will be set up. So you don't have to do any other step after this. This is the last step. So I've already registered for the CRM trial, so I'm not going to do it again. So this is the process of registration. The next screen, you will see the verify phone. You will get the code on your mobile, it will be through SMS, or you can say call me. So you get an automatic call with the digits, and you verify those digits and your account will be ready. So that's it. This is what you can register. So I've already registered. I'm just going to open my Gmail account, which I have used earlier to set up. Okay, this is the old one. I'm just going to add this one, Dynamics 365 trial. And stay. And you can see here online CRM services. So this is kind of email you will get once you register for the CRM 365, and you will have the login detail, basically the login URL, as well as the user ID and the password that you have chosen. So just copy the username, just click on sign in. And when you click to sign in, it's going to take you to the Office portal, Office 365 portal. So this is the username, and I'm just going to enter my password. So the username is just the same that you have received in your mail. So copy the username, just paste it here and enter the password and click sign in. So as you click sign in, it is going to take you through to the Office 365 Admin Center. Now, everything is available in Office 365. If you want to use Word, Excel, PowerPoint, you can use that, and you have multiple options here, right? So you can use CRM, you can use SharePoint. So there are a lot of services that provide. So I can just click on admin on the admin portal. And here you can see you can manage Dynamics 365, and you can add users, you can install software, that is Office. You can add in domain in case if you want to map this CRM into or Dynamics 365 into your domain, you can do that. You can check the service health, and there are a lot of other things you can do. So once you log into the CRM, if you try to log into Dynamics 365, let me just show you that. It says this is the one. Okay, it's not there. 1 second. I'll just go to admin centers and I click Dynamics 365. And it says login successful. So this is the first screen you will see once you click admin center Dynamics 365. This is the first setup. Once you register, you get an email, you log in, and you will see this setup. So you have option to choose your language, which language you want the CRM in. So currently I'm using English. And you have options of choosing which module you want to work with. So you want to work with sales, you want to work with customer service, field service, projects automation, or you want all of these. So as you can see, there is no operations here because I have chosen India as a country, and operations is not available in India as of now. So I'm not going to add one by one. I'm just going to say, show me everything. I want all the things to see in Dynamics 365. And if you don't want to do it, if you want to do it manually, you can just say none of these and don't customize my organization. But I'm going to use all of these, which says basically show me everything: sales, marketing, customer service, field service, and projects automation. So this is it. And then next we need to select the country currency. So you need to select the country, which country you belong to, and make sure you select the correct one, because once you register for the default country, you cannot change it later. So I'm going to use country as India and then rupee, and I'll just say submit. And finally, you just need to click complete setup. Excuse me, if you hear a lot of sound coming from outside, then please excuse me, because a lot of kids are moving around. So just click on change currency if you want to change the currency and which currency you want to work with, and finally say complete setup. So once you say complete setup, it is going to set up your 365 account, and you will see all the modules like sales, customer service, uh, project automation, and field service. So it will take some time. It should not take much time, but yeah, it takes some time to register and set up your 365 account. As you can see, it's going now. It's done with the registration. Now it will redirect me to Dynamics 365 new trial for CRM, and here we go. So the interface, it's still loading. Yeah, so just a second. Okay, so here we are. So it says Dynamics 365 on the top, and you have 30 days of free trial. So it is similar to Dynamics NAV, Dynamics CRM. And if you click here on the sales, you will see some welcome trial. You can just click on the videos and it will give you some information on how you can get started. So when you click on the sales, you will see sales, service, marketing. Now these are the three modules of Dynamics CRM Online or Dynamics CRM 2016, the latest version. So these functions remains the same. So if you are already learning Dynamics CRM, don't worry, these things will still be applicable in Dynamics 365. There will be some enhanced features which you can learn, and whatever you learned in Dynamics CRM, it is going to be used in sales, service, and marketing. The new modules added are field service, project service, and resource scheduling. So if you see about sales, you have complete process of managing your customers. It can be an account like company, it can be a contact. And you have sales process like lead. You can capture all the leads here. You can capture, you can create opportunities, sales opportunities. You can create quotations. You can keep track of competitors. It means any company who is dealing in some product, and if they have any competitors, they can keep track of competitors. And you have quotations. You can create quotation and send to the customers and prospects. In case if they ask for revision on the quotation, you can do that through revising process of quotation. You can also manage this orders. You can create orders, and finally you can send the invoice for payment, which basically allows you to bill customer. So till invoice, the Dynamics CRM was limited till invoice because there was no financials. But if you get to register Dynamics 365 for operations, the invoicing will also be done in Dynamics 365. So this is really an amazing feature that Microsoft has added and moved the ERP into cloud to get a seamless integration and a seamless solution, so that the customers don't have to visit to multiple systems. So this is amazing. Then products, you can refer like discounts, lists, projects, products. You can define unit groups. Sales literature for managing the documentation and sending the scripts. Marketing list for marketing campaigns. You can measure goals because every company, for example, in sales, every company has goals. So what is the goal? How much they have already met? And if there is any company who is following the hierarchy of the sales, like most of the companies follow the sales manager and then sales executives, then you can create rule of queries to see how the complete unit is performing. So this is complete the base sales, which is similar to Dynamics CRM, and it is a Dynamics CRM. Then service, you can see the customers are remain the same. Services is basically about cases, like any issues that customer face, any feedback that they have. They can also use service calendar. The businesses who have implemented Dynamics 365, they can use service calendars. Service calendars will basically allow them to see that which resource is occupied and where is the availability they can send it to customer. You have also queues. Basically, it's a wonderful feature of Dynamics CRM, and now it's in 365. And queue basically allows you to automate certain things and assign particular tasks to users. And then you have collaterals. You can create contracts. It's a very wonderful feature of managing contracts with the customers. And similarly, you have goals for service. Under marketing, you have leads, marketing lists. Marketing list is nothing but the segmentation of the customers, like how do you want to manage your customers and what kind of communication do you want to send. So it's just a segmentation, and then you can run campaigns on those marketing lists. So this is all about the base CRM that what you have, and now it is there in 365. The next we have is the field service, which talk about the complete work orders, and you can create service orders, agreements with the customers. You can send invoices, you can manage customer assets. You can also create purchase orders, because this was not there in Dynamics CRM. So as you can see, the accounts, you can create customers, you can create vendors, you can create any kind of retailers, and you can create all kind of accounts here. And you can use those into the purchase order, and you can use complete purchase order, like purchase order creation. You send it the purchase order to your vendors, then they receive the material. So how you can book receipts, how you can book invoice, how you can send invoice, and how they can send invoice, and you can do payment. If there's any transfer you need to do from one warehouse to another, you can use inventory transfer. If there's any adjustments that are required, like some companies, if you talk about farmers, if you talk about petroleum, they have some materials like fuel. It evaporates, right? And it expands with the temperature, it reduces with the temperature. So in these kind of examples, the inventory adjustments might be required, because they might not have that much of inventory in the system which is available in the physical. So inventory adjustment can be used, and you can create multiple warehouses. So these are different field service things you still need to explore, because there are a lot of things you can learn. You can just go click, practice, and see how it's working. The next is the projects, which is like if you have worked with Microsoft Project, it is great. But here also you can now create projects, you can create project templates, contracts, and the milestones, because milestones are important to receive payments. It can be the sign-offs, a lot of things you can do with contracts and milestones. Similarly, you can create invoicing based on the project milestones. What is the actual being done? What is the actual effort spent or actual time and material? Any company which is working on time and material, they can book their actuals and the journals as well. And what kind of resources? So what kind of resources you have? What are their skill set? How much you are utilizing them? Are there any resources requests? Are there any requirements? And how you can book a resource for a particular project? So those things you can manage here. And it basically gives you the complete model of proficiency. You can manage skills of your resources, and you can get reports. So there are a lot of configurations you can see in the settings side as well. And finally, you have resource scheduling, which basically is almost similar to the project service. Some components would be additional, like you can configure work hour templates, like working for 8 hours a day, booking statuses, requirements. So this is purely new. It's very new resource, project service, and field service. Nobody's currently not many people know about it, but yeah, it's a good way to start, because if it's a new in the market, then if you learn it, you will be among the first people who know these modules and implement Dynamics 365. So this is it all about how you can register, how you can play around with this. I want you to register on this and see how it's working. So now I want you to take, if you have any questions, you can just type in the chat box. And let me tell you the next steps. Are you ready for the next steps? Are you excited? Did it help? Did you see how Microsoft Dynamics 365 can help companies, and it basically how it can help consultants? Can you see that? Just type in yes if you see that it's wonderful solution and you want to learn it. Say yes in the chat box. I'm waiting for the yeses. I hope you can hear me. There is no sound. Yeah, I think yes. Great. So yeah, amazing. So now I'm going to show you what is the next thing you need to do. And I'm sure you must be required, because every seminar, every webinar we do, we give our participants some action items, because if you learn something, if you attend something, you have given your time. And if you don't implement that, then it's a waste of time, right? And we don't really appreciate the wastage of time, because the best thing you can give to anyone is your time, because you can't get it back. So I would say thank you again for signing up and showing up in this webinar. And I'll just give you some action steps, and I want you to practice and take action, because if you take the first step, then the journey will be smooth. So I'm just going to show you the next steps. Can you see my screen? Just type in yes if you can see my screen, which says, do you really want to become Microsoft Dynamics consultant? Just type in yes if you can see that screen. I'm curious, can you see the screen? Oh, amazing. Great. So let me ask you a question. Do you really want to become Dynamics CRM consultant? Just type in yes. Yes, you want to become. Just type in yes in the chat box. Let's keep the energy going, because if you learn something and if you implement what I'm telling you, your journey will start. And I want you to start your journey immediately. So this is what you need to do. I'm getting very many yeses. It's amazing. Thank you so much. So what I want you to do is register for Dynamics CRM, Dynamics 365 trial today. Okay, no more procrastination. I'll do it tomorrow. No, register it now as we are talking. Just finish the webinar and then go and register for the trial, right? Then I want you to register for my free course, the course which I have created. If you have already taken the course, amazing. If you have not taken the course, then I want you to take this URL. It says www.onlinecrmtraining.com/free. It's a free course. You don't have to pay anything. It will not ask you for any details on your card or payment related. It's just the name and it's just the email address you need to enter, and you will get into the membership site and you can start learning Dynamics CRM. So it will give you the overview of Dynamics CRM, which is sales, marketing, and customer service. But if you want to learn about about project service, about field service and resources, then something you need to wait, because we are launching, we are still working on those training content. So I want you to register for the free training and start learning it today, because this is the first step. If you register now, if you start learning, and then the next important thing is follow and practice. Follow the training and practice. Whatever you learn, just practice. Just keep on clicking from different places. It's okay to start with, because you can't just be perfect from the day one. I was not perfect. I started I started like I did not know anything about the business. I did not know what is the customer, what is the vendor. So you just need to start practicing and learn. And the most important thing you need to do is, if you want to become a consultant, the best way you can do is ask your company. If you are working professional, and if you want to learn CRM, then you know that every company needs CRM. Every company needs sales, marketing, customer service. So just check with your company that which CRM your company is using, and see if Dynamics 365 can be used. Your manager or the person who is responsible for IT, and if they don't have CRM implemented, and you say that, see, Microsoft is giving Dynamics 365 30 days of free trial, and you don't have CRM, let's use this, I will implement for you. So in that way, you get to learn the technology, you get to implement the technology in your company. So it's like you're learning without learning and getting paid from the company, right? And the chances of getting promoted, the chances of getting salary hikes is much higher, because you took the initiative, and companies reward those people who take initiatives. So I want you to take this initiative and ask your company that what kind of CRM you are using, and see that how Dynamics CRM can be used if you want to become Dynamics CRM or Dynamics 365 consultant. So are you ready to say yes? Okay, so it says Olu's question is, how long before you release the service project SMS? So yeah, we're working on this by the first week of January or February, first week of January or the mid of this, we'll release this training. But I don't want you to wait till now, but you start learning about sales, marketing, and customer service. Amazing, Pankaj, you already registered for the training. That's great. So start learning and start practicing. Now, I want you guys to see this. The fourth step is very important, because if you get a chance to implement in your company, your own company, think how much time you can save, how much money you can save, and you get a great exposure. You get to work with the company that you know already. So how many of you are going to take action today after this webinar? Just tell me yes in the chat box, and tell me that you're going to take action. Just say yes, or just say anything that yes, I'm an action taker. I want to see yeses in the chat box. Are you guys excited that Dynamics 365 is amazing and Microsoft is doing? Okay, the question Pankaj has is what type of job Dynamics CRM consultant we get in the market? Okay, so it's basically the CRM consultants. It's basically you get functional consultants. You can learn the complete modules and the functionality, and you can become functional consultant. You can also become technical consultant by learning the customizations. Okay, and you can customize it. And if you want to go into advanced development, then if you know .NET or if you know any programming language, it's easy for you to explain and understand how Dynamics CRM works, and you will be able to develop advanced plugins, workflows, and a lot of things in the particular Dynamics CRM. So there is a lot of demand, as I've shown you that it's going to be Epic Dynamics 365 has released, and if you start learning it, because companies will now start using the consultants, and the people who are already consultants, they will start learning it. So it's a great thing for you to get started. So first action is, Pankaj, I would suggest you go ahead and learn it and start exploring the market. If you are from US, there's a huge market. Like we have some students there, and they are really doing well. All right, so let's move to the next question. I hope, Pankaj, that answered your question. Okay, brilliant. Vijay says, yes, I registered. Congratulations, Vijay. You're taking the action. Dhananjay says, yes, amazing. Olu says, brilliant, thanks. I have done the form on urgent. I believe it's dream. Amazing. Yes, it is the dream. It is thing. And you just need to get started. I'm telling you, if you learn the technology, think of it, how much weight is going to add in your profile. And I'm sure that once you learn this technology and you get certified, of course, the value of your profile and value of your things will go really, really up. Okay, Pankaj says, thanks. Yes, thank you. Abhi says, yes, registered for training. Amazing. Thank you so much. And you're taking the great action. Olu says, done on form urgent correction. Okay, I got you, Olu. Thank you so much for telling me. Steve say yes. Pankaj say yes. Great. Steve says, Abhay, do you take advanced courses as well? Yes, we do. We do the training courses. So I think I'll not be able to explain you much here. But if you have any questions specific to the courses or specific to any questions that you have related to CRM or Dynamics 365, you can email me at abhay@onlinecrmtraining.com. All right. Okay. It says, is this okay? Olu says, is the use of my course the same as this one? Sorry, I did not get you, Olu. Oh, Udemy. Yes, exactly. It is the same course. If somebody has not registered, they can go ahead and register, because it's a free training I want to give to everyone, so that they can understand that what the CRM is. If they are interested in learning, then they can explore more about it. Right. So Vijay said, I'm a civil consultant and our company is moving towards Dynamics. Amazing. This is a great opportunity for you to learn Dynamics and show your company that, yeah, and the best way is if you learn this Dynamics 365 or Dynamics CRM, you can lead the project. You can lead the project, because if they hire someone, if they hire some external partner as well, you will be the direct point of contact, because you know CRM or you know Microsoft Dynamics. So it will be amazing, and I think you should do it. You should start learning Dynamics CRM and 365. Great. Vijay says, I sent you an email. We'll wait for reply. Great, Vijay. I'll check and get back to you. Thank you. Okay, guys. Any other questions? I can see these are the only questions. So we have there are a lot of people registered. About 67 people registered. But we have about like only 15 or 16. So it shows that you are committed and you want to learn something. So I hope you enjoyed this session. I'm going to host more webinars, frequent webinars now, to teach you how you can start learning these technologies and how you can start making a career in Dynamics 365. So if you have any questions, you can email me at abhay@onlinecrmtraining.com. Okay, Pankaj's question is, what are the certifications you suggest? CRM, so there are multiple certifications on application you have, on installation deployment you have, or customization you have. So basically it depends on what kind of path you want to choose to move on. So you want to go into customizations, you want to be a developer, or you want to be just the implementation consultant with everything, functional, customization. So they are different. How different they are? So of course, so application covers the functional part of the application. The customization will be taken care by if you are doing any customization, making changes in the application. So, and difficult, I would say that you need to practice, you need to learn CRM, you need to practice, and I would suggest that you go for a training and learn it, because if you learn from training, you will get more out of and you will learn what exactly it's all about. So difficulty, it depends. It's a very subjective thing, I would say. But once you know the technology, once you know this, it will be really, really easy. So yeah, I think it's subjective, and I hope you got the answer. Thank you. So this is many thanks for time and explanation. Very grateful. Thank you so much. So that's it for today's webinar, guys. And thank you so much for showing up, because a lot of people take action, a lot of people register, but only few people show up. Only few people show up. So you have shown up, you have taken the time. I want you to take action, and I'm going to send you an email with all the resources that we have, and you can just click on the link that you want to read in the document, and you can just get started. All right, so for this, this is Abhay signing off, and I'll keep you posted on the future webinars. So that's it. It's about 10:45. We had good 45 minutes of webinar. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for your time. And I'll keep, yes, Pankaj, I'll keep on adding more videos, more training, and I'll keep you posted on what are the progress we are having. So thank you so much, guys. I'm just signing off, and I'll see you in the next webinar. Bye for now.